Good morning everyone, another day, another market, another torchlight market, although it's beginning to get light now. My goodness, we bought some really good stuff. Slow start this morning, but we've just bought some absolutely fantastic cupboards. I'm thrilled, and with what we've already bought so far on the trip, that is like the icing on the cake. So we can take things a little bit calmer and have a good look around. I really want some nice medium-sized styling bits and pieces to go with some of the furniture that we've bought. See how good my torch is. Thank you, Amazon. Oh, I quite like that. I quite like that pot.
I looked at it when we came back by the first time.
Oh, look at the little car. I love things like this, and even though it's been overpainted, they go for really strong money in France. Oh, I think he might ask the price. Will we be successful? Who knows? The first buy was from this stall over here this morning. Yeah, he's walked straight off. Oh, so this pot here, that one is really good. That was our first buy, and they've already piled other stuff for sale in it. People are still unpacking, even though it's been going a while now, and it's still got the mad chase of the market early on, but it will die down quite quickly. Bet you this is already sold, or it's crazy money, otherwise why would it still be there? It's still really busy, but as predicted, some of the buzz has gone out of the market a little bit. It just makes it easier. There's not so much pushing and shoving, and we've bought a few more things. It's been good. And it is very nearly coffee time, that's for sure. Oh, and breakfast might be good too. The things we do for the job. Sorry. What did you say?
It's sold.
Yes, I'm not surprised it's sold. I just said on the video that if it's still here at that time of day, it's either too expensive or it's already sold. Been quite a slow start this morning, but then it generally seems to be at this one for us quite often these days. Favourite place for coffee coming up now. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, chocolat chaud. Gosh, that's better. It feels toasty warm in here after being outside shopping. Bleary-eyed. But yeah, a little bit of breakfast will go a long way. Really need to go to the bakery woman here and get some of those sort of cheese bread. Oh my goodness, they're flipping amazing. But now you've decided that you like them, we need to get more than I was guessing before, because I begrudge sharing. Don't do that, oink. Now we're fueled up, we're ready for a bit more shopping. and things are a lot calmer now. So we can just have a jolly good look around. Lots and lots of people do this with banana boxes. Eternally banana boxes, they're so strong. And you need to dive in and rummage for all your worth. And just because it's presented like this, don't be fooled that it may be really cheap, because it isn't necessarily the case. Sorry, just realised I was pointing at the floor a bit. It's a bit difficult to look and film. I think we're a bit full up on furniture now. We said no more rustic cupboards, but we've put 3 really amazing rustic cupboards. When you see things and they're that good, you've got to get it.
I see.
Look at those. Bizarre. Oh, it's getting a little bit chillier. And I've completely lost him. He's probably bought about 10 items since I last saw him. Right, I'm going to go and look for him. We're already discussing strategy for collecting our purchases. Steve's hurt his elbow. Look at the floral in the front of the grey tub there, Steve. And it's not the easiest to trolley here. On a Thursday we can get really close, but on a Sunday it's not so easy. So the elation of a really good buy immediately dissipates when you think, oh, we've got to handle all that stuff, and we're going to have to reorganise the back of the van as well. So fun times. It looks like he's having a look for more art in there, so that's good. So I take it that was a decent price for him to carry on looking. Cripes, that wind has really got up now. I've had to put my woolly hat on. Still no coat though. I think it was 13 degrees when we got here in the dark this morning. So there is something to be said for the drive south. Gosh, that's a shocker. Oh, crikey, I'm not entirely sure that antler table is successful. It looks like he's still rummaging art. This is actually quite quite a fun technique. You need to walk in one direction and you also need to walk in the other because you see different things.
Ok. Bon, allez.
I asked on a beautiful box on this stand first thing, but it was 180 euros. So it was beautiful and it is highly coveted and it was in great condition, but people in the UK just will not. And it's worth more in France than it is in the UK. Oh, he's got a little pile going. I'm going to go and see what he's up to. We're just really slowly going around now, looking at various smaller bits and pieces. Steve's just bought a jumping bunny. I'll try and get it going later when we get home to show you. Ooh, baskets, tempting. Oh, there's some nice baskets actually, really tempting. Just so charming. I think he's walked off in disgust. That's quite good. Off he goes. That trolley weighs an absolute ton. I had a turn on it until I was almost leaning all the way over to try to make it run along on the gravel. It's made me so hot and bothered. Woolly hat off, hair up, and it kind of feels like it ought to be lunchtime, but I think it's about 9:30. And I kept, I've forgotten to go to the bakery lady again. Right, here we are. We've still got all the big stuff to get. This is the not so fun side of things. Hey ho. Right, let me give a hand. Right, I'm gonna leave the market now. Steve's taken another trolley load back to the van and I can show you some of the container village. I personally find it really inspirational. It's not buyable stuff. It's too expensive for us to manage to sell on, but to find out what's trending, what's not, I mean, just a little sneak peek down through that cafe there. Yeah, what's hot, what's not, styling. I think it's like a breath of fresh air for me, it really is. Let's go down through here. It's got a little bit busier now with non-trade people. I wondered how to say it then. How ridiculous. But look, I mean, it's just shipping containers. But the interiors of some of these places are really incredible. And they have the pick of the market all the time. And people run them stuff so they get the best of the best. It's fantastic. Not all of them are open. I love these light fittings. If I can get in.
On a commencé à regarder.
Love. at that one.
Elle marche à mes côtés pendant quelques instants, puis elle disparaît brutalement, comme si elle était happée par la galaxie.
That looks lovely. Look at the giant lit up star. That would be a good scale for the castle. That's lovely. Really like that. Love it. Look, even gigantical ones. It's a row of containers one side and then bricks and mortar shops the other. I mean, look at that. I have to say, potentially even for my taste, that's a wee bit grungy. And there's a big florist stand down at the bottom. Might actually take you to go and have a look at that because I wouldn't mind to get some flowers for at home. As I say, it's great for inspiration, but generally speaking, it's too expensive. This crockery shop in there is mind-blowingly good, but it does have the prices to match. Ooh, look. Oh, look at the pink. Oh my gosh. I might really actually need some of that. I bought rakes and rakes of this here before and it dries brilliantly. Absolute bundles and bundles of eucalyptus. And there's the avenue with shops. Sorry, my filming of the container shops was cut short. I've got the van keys and he's trolleyed to the van. So now I need to schlep all the way there. But just to let you know, huge bundle of pink gyps secured and a bit of free of the white. So I'll try and get back there again, but we're on a bit of a time pinch now because the people are going to be wanting to leave that we have the large cupboards with, and we need to drive around to go to pick them up because it'd be impossible to trolley. So I'll try and get back there, but we'll see. Very early lunch for us, because once we've scoffed this down, we need to load the last of the furniture. These are the best chicken tenders on the planet. Chips aren't bad too. He's not bad either. Hopefully the last trolley load of the day. The last but one was my purchase, which is amazing. I'm so excited. And this is Steve's. 4 mirrors, 2 frames, and everyone's packing up like mad. Well, firstly because it's quite late in the day for this market, but secondly because the wind has gone up really badly. There's quite a lot of stuff that's got broken, so I think we're going to hit the road. We've ended up on some mad wild goose chase on our way home now. Look, there's a tower like ours. Whoops. Because we desperately want some butter and some milk for, well, this evening and in the morning. It being Sunday in France, you can't find anything. I thought I was being clever and look there too. I got some bread at the market. But I didn't even think about butter and milk because there is a small supermarket just stopped there and got out of the van and went to the doors before we realised it was shut. We don't know if they've gone to winter opening now and only open half the day, and whether it will change again in the summer, or whether that's that and they just don't have enough people. So we're just going to try one last place, and if not, I'm going to be crying in the morning. And I was already craving a cup of tea as well when we got home, but I would probably say it's looking unlikely. It's a very teeny tiny little shop that we're going to do a last chance saloon to look at. I might be crying in the next clip.